So we're getting ready for this pre-lasting operator interview.
Yes, we are.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
We have all the RoleCatcher resources here.
Yeah.
Career guides, interview guides, and even some AI tools to help out.
Very cool tools.
Yeah, super cool.
It's exciting.
So let's just jump right in.
Let's do it.
What is a pre-lasting operator?
Well, think of it like this. They are the foundation of the shoe's structure and style. So you're prepping that upper part of the shoe, getting it ready to be molded onto the last.
Right.
Which is what gives the shoe its final form.
So like a three-dimensional puzzle.
Yeah.
And you're shaping all those pieces.
You got it. Yeah, you're shaping and you're positioning the leather.
Okay.
To create like a seamless and strong upper.
I see. So really a lot of precision and artistry there.
Yes, definitely.
And the career guides highlight that this is a hands-on role.
Yes, that's
It's in manufacturing. Lots of teamwork, specialized tools.
Yes, exactly.
And that's where I think these AI tools could be really helpful.
Yeah.
So you can tailor your answers to interview questions, get feedback, and even gain insights into how recruiters are using AI.
It's like having a cheat sheet almost.
Yeah.
To see how things are going to be reviewed on the other end.
Exactly.
But let's get into some of these interview questions.
Okay, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
So the first one, this is a very classic one.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue a career as a pre-lasting operator?
That's a great question.
Right, because there's more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you say?
So with this question, this is your chance to show your passion. You know, not just, oh, I like working with my hands.
Right.
But, you know, you want to mention maybe a project that got you interested in this or, you know, a certain skill that you've been working on that would make you really good at this job.
Yeah, so for example, if you've been like experimenting with leatherwork as a hobby, or if you're just very naturally detail-oriented.
Yes, all great things to point out.
Okay.
And, you know, we can also use those AI tools to help kind of hit those keywords that they're looking for in the job description.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is, how do you ensure quality control in your work?
Oh, this one's all about the details.
Right, your meticulous side.
Yeah. So think about like perfect seams, you know, flawless molding.
Right.
The interviewer is going to want to know that you understand consistency and you understand precision.
So mentioning specific tools and techniques that you've used for quality checks.
Definitely. And even mentioning tools that are specific to this role.
Oh, okay.
Like you could mention a caliper for measuring the thickness of the leather.
Okay.
And how important that is to making sure that it's going to mold correctly. Things like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And again, the RoleCatcher AI can also suggest those key phrases for quality control that recruiters are looking for.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so next up, question number 3. How do you prioritize tasks
Okay.
when you're working on multiple projects simultaneously?
Right.
So this is all about that fast-paced production line.
Yeah. So you have to think, you know, how do I handle this?
Right,
You know,
yeah.
multiple deadlines. Everything has to be done on time
Right.
and to a high standard.
So a system, like a to-do list or something would be a good example.
Exactly. Yeah. Having a system in place shows that you're organized and you can manage your time.
And that the AI can help you structure that answer to highlight those skills.
Yes, it can definitely help you structure it.
Perfect.
To highlight your organizational skills.
Okay, question 4. This one's all about problem solving.
Oh, yeah?
How do you troubleshoot issues that arise during the pre-lasting process?
This is where you get to be a shoe detective.
Right.
Yeah. So think about it. What if the leather is too stiff? What if the toe puff isn't molding correctly? How are you going to identify the problem?
Right.
And how are you going to fix it quickly?
So walking through your process.
Yes.
From identification to implementing that solution.
Exactly. And the AI can even help you with that. You know, it can help you anticipate some of the problems that are specific to this role.
Well, that's really smart.
Yeah.
Okay, question 5 is, how do you stay up to date with new materials and techniques in the pre-lasting field?
Yeah, footwear is always changing. There's new technology. There's new trends. The interviewer is going to want to know that you're willing to keep up.
So you've got to show that dedication to continuous learning.
Yes.
So maybe mentioning like training courses, industry events.
Exactly.
Even just publications.
Yeah, subscriptions.
Yeah. All great.
Okay, and I would imagine that.
And the AI can help with that too.
Right.
It can help you find some of those resources.
Oh, okay. That you can mention.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just to show that you're actively engaged in that.
Very proactive.
Yes.
Okay, so question 6. How do you manage and motivate your team to meet production targets?
All right, so for this one, we want to think about a time that we had to lead a team or lead a project. How did we communicate effectively? How did we delegate tasks?
So this is like teamwork.
Teamwork and achieving goals.
Exactly. So highlighting your collaborative approach.
Yes.
And your ability to inspire others.
Exactly. Yeah. And remembering to, keep it in context as well.
Right.
So think about, that production line, all the different departments.
Right.
How does your team work with the other teams?
Yeah, that's a good point.
To make sure that everything moves smoothly.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So having like a concrete example.
Yes. Yeah.
Of a successful team project.
Absolutely. Showing, not just telling.
I like it. Okay. Question 7. Can you walk us through your experience with pre-lasting equipment and software?
All right. This is where you get to show off all those skills.
Right. Like your mastery of the shoemaking toolkit.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, be ready to talk about those specific machines.
Yeah.
The toe puff molding machine or the leather skeeving machine.
Yes.
All that.
Exactly.
And be specific.
Specifics.
Yeah. Explain, the functions of each machine.
Yeah. And your comfort level with those machines as well.
Okay.
The interviewer is going to want to know, how to use them.
Yeah. It's like giving them a tour of your workshop.
Exactly.
Okay. Now question 8. How do you ensure compliance with safety regulations?
Okay. Safety first.
Right. This is crucial.
Yeah. This is important for any manufacturing environment.
Right.
You want to talk about your knowledge of PPE.
Okay.
Personal protective equipment.
Right.
So things like safety glasses, gloves, hearing protection, that's all super important. And if you have any additional safety training.
Yes.
Or certifications.
This is the time to mention it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, question 9.
Okay.
How do you approach communication and collaboration with other teams and departments?
So we know pre-lasting is just one part of the process.
Right.
We have to work with the other teams.
Right. So seamless workflow.
Yeah. Give some examples of how you've communicated and collaborated effectively.
So this is about being a team player. Clear and concise.
Definitely. Yeah. Be ready to discuss how you handle disagreements or conflict.
Oh, right.
Because that's going to come up.
Right. How to find the solutions.
Exactly.
Okay. Question 10. Last one.
Okay.
How do you balance quality and speed?
Oh, yeah.
As a pre-lasting operator.
That's a good one.
This one feels tricky.
It is. It's a balancing act.
Right, because how do you maintain quality without sacrificing efficiency?
Yeah. The interviewer wants to know you can work quickly.
Yeah. But they also want to know that the quality is going to be there.
So it's like finding that sweet spot
yes.
of precision meets productivity.
You got it.
Yeah.
So maybe think about a time where you had to meet a really tight deadline.
Okay.
But you still had to make sure the work was top-notch. How did you do that?
Right.
How did you manage your time? How did you avoid cutting corners?
So maybe even some specific techniques.
Yeah.
Like using a checklist or time tracking tools.
Yeah, definitely those will help.
Okay. So we've covered a lot of ground here.
Oh, yeah.
With those 10 questions.
Yes.
And it's impressive, how much insight these RoleCatcher resources provide.
Yeah, it's a lot of great information.
And especially those AI tools.
The tools are amazing.
But before we get to those, I'd like to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
And just look more broadly at the career guide.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see what those have to offer.
Yeah, let's do it. So the career guide, it really breaks down the typical journey of a pre-lasting operator.
Okay.
Outlines the different stages from entry level to senior positions.
Oh, wow.
It's like a roadmap showing you where this role can lead.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning.
Yeah.
What does entry level look like?
So at entry level, you're mastering the fundamentals, handling tools, prepping those materials, understanding each step of the pre-lasting process.
Okay.
They actually include a profile of an entry-level operator.
Oh, cool.
So it kind of gives you a picture of what your day-to-day might involve.
So you can kind of see those foundational skills in action.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. What about the next steps?
So as you go to a junior level, obviously responsibilities grow.
Okay.
You're going to be operating more complex machinery, conducting those quality inspections, and even training newer team members.
So you're building your expertise.
Yes.
But also your leadership skills.
You got it.
That's cool.
And then senior level, you're overseeing the whole pre-lasting process.
Okay.
So think like mentoring junior operators.
Right.
troubleshooting those issues, collaborating with other departments.
Yeah, to maximize efficiency.
Yeah, and they even mention that senior operators will
Right.
often pursue industry certifications.
Oh, wow, to kind of validate their expertise.
Exactly.
So there's real opportunity for specialization and growth.
Definitely.
That's exciting. What other insights did you find?
There's a really fascinating section on industry trends.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, the footwear industry is embracing technology like 3D printing
Wow.
to create prototypes and designs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty innovative.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of innovation happening.
There is.
And shoemaking.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
And the guide, it really emphasizes continuous learning.
Okay.
You know, taking advantage of training programs,
Mm-hmm.
attending workshops,
Right.
even seeking mentorship.
So even after you get the job, the learning never stops.
It doesn't.
That's interesting.
And RoleCatcher's AI tools can help with that.
Okay.
It can connect you with training programs, industry professionals,
Wow.
and even track your progress over time.
So it's like having a personal career coach.
Pretty much.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of the AI tools,
Yeah.
let's actually dive into how they can help prepare for those 10 interview questions we talked about.
All right. So you remember those keywords
Yes.
that we talked about?
Huh.
RoleCatcher's AI can analyze that job description,
Okay.
suggest the most relevant ones to incorporate in your answers.
So it's not just about what you say, but how you say it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's using that language
Right.
that the recruiters are looking for.
So you're speaking their language.
Yes. Exactly.
Highlighting those skills and experience that they value.
For example, when you're discussing quality control,
Okay.
RoleCatcher might suggest words like precision, consistency, attention to detail,
Okay.
or quality assurance protocols.
So it's like a secret decoder ring.
Yeah, kind
Out
of.
of the job market.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is, and it goes beyond just keywords.
Okay.
RoleCatcher can actually give you feedback on your overall delivery,
Yeah.
suggesting ways to improve your clarity, conciseness, even your body language.
Great body language?
Yeah, you can record yourself answering practice questions,
Oh, wow.
and the AI will analyze your video, detecting things like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, fidgeting, lack of eye contact,
Oh, wow.
or a monotone voice.
So it's like a virtual interview coach.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
It is. It can really help you project confidence.
Okay, so we've seen how it can help us craft answers, refine delivery.
Yes.
What other insights does it offer into this world of AI in recruiting?
RoleCatcher also provides info on how companies are actually using AI to screen candidates,
Oh, wow.
which I think is really interesting. It's like a
Right.
peek behind the curtain
Right.
of the hiring process.
Yeah.
So it explains things like applicant tracking systems, or ATS. These are software programs that scan resumes for keywords.
So it's not enough to just have a great resume.
Right. It needs to be optimized
Okay.
for AI.
I see. And RoleCatcher can help with that.
Yes, it can.
Okay.
It'll identify the keywords, phrases to trigger a match in the ATS.
It increases your chance of being seen by a recruiter.
Exactly.
It's like having an inside track.
Yes, exactly.
This is all incredibly valuable information.
It is. It's really helpful.
It feels like we've covered so much.
We have, yeah.
But I can't help but feel like there's always more to learn.
Of course.
What else can you tell us about these AI tools?
Okay, so one of the most helpful aspects is that it can simulate mock interviews.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually choose from a library of common questions
Okay.
that are specific to the pre-lasting operator role
Mm-hmm.
and practice your responses.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, in a realistic setting.
It's like a practice run before the big game.
Exactly.
Does it give feedback on those practice interviews?
It does. The AI will analyze your answers,
Mhm.
and it gives you feedback on your content, your delivery,
Okay.
even your use of those relevant keywords.
So it's constantly helping you improve and refine
Yes, it is.
those interview skills.
Yeah, it's all about empowering you
Mm-hmm.
to feel confident and prepared.
Okay, cool.
Another interesting feature is its AI-powered personality assessment.
Personality assessments.
Yeah.
How does that play into this?
It helps you understand your strengths and weaknesses in
Okay.
a professional setting, and then you can tailor your interview approach accordingly.
Yep.
So, for example, you know, if you're more introverted,
Mm-hmm.
it might suggest ways to project more confidence
I see.
and enthusiasm.
So it's like a deeper understanding of yourself.
Yeah, and how you come across to others.
Okay.
And then it can even suggest interview strategies based on your personality type.
Wow. Okay, so much valuable information here.
It is.
It's amazing what these AI tools can do.
They are incredible.
To help prepare for interviews, it's like a secret weapon.
It is. It's like your secret weapon.
Yeah, and RoleCatcher is constantly updating and refining its algorithms.
Yes.
So you have access to the most cutting-edge tools.
You got it.
It's exciting to see technology transforming the job market.
It is.
Yeah, and empowering those candidates.
Yes. Yeah.
This has been a really informative deep dive.
It has been.
Into pre-elasting operators.
Yes, it has.
The power of AI in interview prep.
Mm-hmm.
We've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From understanding the role itself
Mm-hmm.
to mastering those tough interview questions.
Yeah. Yep.
And even harnessing the capabilities of those cutting-edge tools.
We've done it all.
But I can't help but think there's always more
Of course.
to learn and explore.
Always.
So what final insights or advice
Okay.
can you offer our listener
Yeah.
as they embark on this exciting career journey?
My advice is to embrace the learning process and never stop exploring.
Mm-hmm.
The footwear industry is constantly evolving. So you've got to stay curious, seek out new knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
never be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone.
I like it.
And remember, you're not just preparing for an interview,
Mm.
you're preparing for a really fulfilling and rewarding career
Right.
in a craft that combines artistry, precision, and passion.
It's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
And as you head into that interview,
Yes.
remember to showcase your passion for the craft,
Yes.
your commitment to quality,
Mm-hmm.
your eagerness to learn and grow
All great things.
with those qualities,
Yes.
and the support of tools like RoleCatcher.
You'll do great.
You're well on your way to success.
You are. That's right.
So step into that interview with confidence.
Yes.
Showcase your passion,
Mm-hmm.
and remember your dedication
Yeah.
to this craft is what will set you apart.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so we've looked at the world of a pre-lasting operator,
Yeah.
tackled those 10 common interview questions,
Mm-hmm.
uncovered the power of RoleCatcher's AI
It is powerful.
for career insights.
Yeah.
But there's one more piece of this puzzle
Yeah, right?
that we need to put into place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that we've seen how AI can refine answers,
Mm-hmm.
provide valuable feedback,
Yes.
but it can also tailor your application
Okay.
to a specific company and rollback.
Yes, it can.
Like a secret weapon
It
to
is.
stand out from the crowd.
It can help you get noticed.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about how this works.
Okay, so let's say you're applying for a position at a company
Okay.
that's known for their high-end, handcrafted footwear.
Mhm.
RoleCatcher's AI can analyze their job description,
Okay.
analyze their company website,
Mm-hmm.
and identify keywords and phrases that highlight their values and priorities.
So it's not just using those generic industry terms.
Right.
It's tailoring your language
Yes,
to
exactly.
that company's culture and brand.
Yes, so for example, for a high-end shoemaker,
Okay.
RoleCatcher might suggest using terms like craftsmanship,
Mm-hmm.
attention to detail, luxury materials, artisanal techniques.
It's like speaking their language.
Exactly.
You understand their values.
You got it.
You're excited to contribute to their brand.
And it goes beyond just keywords.
Okay.
It can actually suggest specific examples from your experience
Okay.
that align with the company's focus.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you worked on a project
Okay.
that involved intricate stitching or hand finishing techniques.
Good.
Those details would be relevant to highlight.
So it's like a personal stylist
Yeah.
for your resume and cover letter,
You got it.
making sure everything is tailored to impress.
Yeah, and that personalization can make a big difference in
Mhm.
getting the recruiter's attention
Right.
and setting you apart from other candidates.
Because in this competitive job market,
Mm-hmm.
you need every advantage you can get.
Absolutely.
And it seems like RoleCatcher is the tool to do that.
Yes, it is. It can give you that extra edge.
So what does all of this mean for you, our listener?
Mm-hmm.
You're walking into that interview armed with knowledge, confidence,
Right.
and the power of AI.
At your fingertips.
You understand this role.
Yes.
You've mastered the questions.
Mm-hmm.
You have the tools
Yes.
to tailor your application.
You're ready to go.
You've gained valuable insights into the footwear industry,
Yeah.
discovered those potential career paths,
Mm-hmm.
learned how AI is shaping the future.
The future is AI.
You're not just prepared, you're empowered
That's right.
to succeed.
Yes.
Remember, you're not just applying for a job,
Right.
you're embarking on a journey
Mm-hmm.
into this craft that combines artistry,
Yes.
precision, and a passion for creating something
Mm-hmm.
functional and beautiful.
You got it.
And with the resources we've talked about today,
Mm-hmm.
you're well on your way
Yes, you are.
to making your mark in the world of footwear.
That's right.
So step into that interview with confidence.
Confidence.
Showcase your passion,
Mm-hmm.
and remember your dedication
Yes.
to this craft
Yeah.
is what will set you apart.
That's the key.